Alright, hey everyone, this is Lori, and in this video I'm going to be covering some articles that were written about Kidazzler, and they are questioning whether it's legit or not, or, you know, some people are just calling it an outright scam, and I'm going to challenge those. So for those of you who are kind of on the fence post, you're not sure, I hope that this video will help you decide if Kidazzler is right for you. Now, I will say right at the get-go, Bare Naked Scam is an affiliate, Wealthy Affiliate member. Wealthy Affiliate basically teaches their members to write negative reviews about other opportunities so they can promote Wealthy Affiliate as a better option. Wealthy Affiliate is about affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing in and of itself is very legitimate, although there are a lot of scams involved and a lot of scammers involved with affiliate marketing that shouldn't be involved. Okay, so whenever I see someone from a Wealthy Affiliate posted a review, the red flags automatically go up, because most of these people have never tried these businesses or tried the businesses that they're reviewing, which isn't always a bad thing. But if you're not going to try a business, then make sure that what you're writing is accurate. Okay? And the reviews that I found, the negative reviews and the negative comments that I found about Kidazzler have been way off base, and I'm hoping to clear some of this up. Okay, so this was one of the first ones that I did challenge, and he ended up going back and changing some things that he was way off base on. Now he's giving this a 2.5. It's really not a business opportunity. Okay, it's an income opportunity, but it's not an actual business opportunity. Okay, so I do want to clarify that. It is free to join. Okay, so again, you know, he's miscategorizing it as an online business. It's not an actual online business. It's an income opportunity. Okay, so for those of you who aren't familiar with Kidazzler, basically it's very simple. You join as a contributing member. You go out and you find kid-related, kid-friendly businesses. You add those to the director as a contributing member. Those businesses are locked in under your name forever. If and when one of those businesses decides to become a paying member, and a paying member is a business that pays Kidazzler to advertise on the Kidazzler directory. Okay, when that happens, whoever locked in that business, they get paid $10 per month, recurring, for as long as that business remains a paying number. Okay? If a business that you add does not become a paying member, then you don't get paid, and Kidazzler doesn't get paid. And that's where people are really missing the point on that. Kidazzler isn't trying to trick us into helping them build their directory without their willingness to compensate us. Okay? Because if a business doesn't pay to advertise on Kidazzler, Kidazzler doesn't get paid. It's as simple as that. Okay, this is a new concept. It's a revenue sharing concept that doesn't cost the contributing members a dime. Okay, and I've written a very extensive, detailed article about it. I'm going to leave that in the description of this video and down in the comment section. Please go out and read it and take the time to educate yourself about Kidazzler. Okay, so I'm just going to go through here and do some bullet points. Okay, so some quick navigation. All right, so he goes through, you know, why you should join, phase 1 and phase 2. Kidazzler is currently in phase 2, and what that involves is they are reaching out to the businesses that contributing members like myself have added, and they're introducing themselves. They're letting them know about the advertising opportunities and the benefits that come along with advertising on Kidazzler. That's phase 2. Now, in August or September timeframe, somewhere around there, they're going to actually roll out Kidazzler to the public. At that point, that's when things are really just going to take off, in my opinion. Okay, so the launch is scheduled for August. I don't want to, that's not written in stone, but that's the goal. But once this goes out, once it's online and it's available for people to use, I think it's going to really take off. Okay, so how to make money with Kidazzler. All right, I'm going to go out to my account and I'm going to show you how you can make money with Kidazzler. Okay, now don't really pay attention to this because regular members are going to be capped at 4,800, which is still a very, very comfortable income. Now, actual earnings. This is my actual earnings. Okay. Well, let me go back and show you what me and my team have done so far. Okay, so I've added 80 businesses, and if any of those businesses pay to advertise on Kidazzler, I get paid $10 per business. People that I've invited have added 7470 business. That's over 7,000 businesses. Any of those businesses that become paying members on Kidazzler, meaning they pay to advertise on Kidazzler, I get $2 per business. People that I've invited, who've invited other people, they have added 6794. That's 6,794. I get paid $1 for every business that has become a paying member. All right, so that's where this comes in. Let's look at the breakdown. Okay, so far, one of my businesses has become a paying member. I get $10 per month. 2 businesses from people that I have added have become paying members. I get $2 per month. That's $4. And then 2 businesses that people I've invited who have invited people as well, I make $1 per business. 2 of those businesses have become paying members. So that's where the $16 comes in. Okay? And this is what I will get. If nothing changes, this is what I will get on August 1st or 2nd time frame. Okay. Now I'm going to go out to the website where I have my article at Tips from Lori. And I'm going to find Kidazzler. There's my Kidazzler review. I just updated it today, but want to show you what I've been doing is I've been adding my earnings. Okay, so I got paid $4 last month. Or actually, on July 2nd, I got paid $4 for the previous month. Okay, so what they do is whatever, like for August, I'll get paid for what revenue was generated in July. Okay, so whatever revenue you generate, you get paid the following month. Okay, and this is, and I've done videos about this where I actually show you and I refresh the information so it's real. Okay, but I've seen a lot of comments where people aren't getting paid. If they've gotten paid, it's fake, and that's just complete nonsense. Okay, so that's Kidazzler in a nutshell. All right, so I'm going to go back out to. Okay, so you can earn as much as $4,800 a month as a regular member. There are going to be opportunities for influencers, and that will come at a later date. And the influencers are considered people who have really stepped up and who have done just be really significant members and who have done a lot for the Kidazzler community. Okay, so let's look at the potential red flags. Let's go to the red flags. Okay, Alright, so undisclosed. Okay, this was some of the stuff that I challenged this guy about. Alex Raymond is the CEO. You can read about it on the Kidazzler blog or read about him. Okay, alright, so Kidazzler offers free membership to anyone in Canada and the US that are 18 years of age. What I find strange about all of this is not the free membership, because there are other online opportunities that do this too, such as legitimate paid service. Okay, this has nothing to do with paid surveys. Okay, so even comparing them is just ridiculous. It is the fact that Kidazzler offers very generous cash rewards to its members just for adding a business with nothing on the line. Okay, again, the businesses that we add have to become paying members. It's as simple as that. They have to pay Kidazzler before Kidazzler pays us. And I think one of the problems, and I'm pretty sure one of the problems, is that unfortunately some of the Kidazzler members have misled people into believing that all you have to do is add a business. As soon as you add that business, you get paid, and that is just not correct. Okay, so being promised to earn up to $4,800 per month without any investment is too good to be true. That's not what they're promising. That is not what they're promising at all. Okay, now this is another ridiculous claim, a potential data harvesting scam. Okay, Kidazzler has nothing to do with that. They're not harvesting our information. They're not selling our information. They're not doing any of that. Okay? They are so big on privacy that we don't even have a way to contact our downline. Okay? Because they are not willing to share the information that our downline has. That's how private they are. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, because there are other ways we can reach out to these folks and contact them. Okay, so there's no data harvesting going on at all. Okay, let's see, recruitment. Okay, it's not a recruitment scam either. Okay, no contributing member pays a dime. Okay, I can't stress that enough. We do not pay a dime. The only people who are going to be paying Kidazzler are the businesses that decide to actually advertise on Kidazzler. Okay, those are the only people who are going to have to pay, are those businesses. The members, like myself, who are contributing by adding businesses to the Kidazzler directory, I don't have to pay a dime. Ever. Okay, so there's no kind of scam here going on at all. Okay, so Kidazzler is free to join at this moment, but what worries me is that you will be asked to pay a certain fee later on to cash out your earnings. Hogwash. Complete nonsense. Alright, earning potential issues. What happens if the business that you add does not choose to opt in? Simple. Nobody gets paid. Kidazzler doesn't get paid. The member who added it doesn't get paid. Simple as that. Okay, if the business, okay, let's say a business you add pays Kidazzler for, say, 6 months. Okay, and then they stop. Once they stop paying Kidazzler, Kidazzler will stop paying you for that business. That's only fair. If Kidazzler isn't making any money, how are they going to pay us? Think about it. Now, can you remove these businesses from the directory and add new ones? That's something that has been asked. That's something that Kidazzler is looking at. All right. It appears that you can have your locked-in business removed from the directory. Okay. So there's your answer. Okay, it's been a few months since I first uploaded this. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay. That is a real payment. That is a real payment. Okay, those are real payments. Okay, so this is Alex. He's one of the founders. This is his wife, Julia. And this is Kobe. And these are real people. They're based out of LA, Los Angeles, California. And they're real. I know that because I've spoke to them. Okay, let's see, what else? Verdict. Okay, the idea behind Kidazzler is a very inspiring and innovative one. To create a global directory that has all the parenting resources for anyone for free is fascinating. Okay, so even the parents, you know, like when they roll out the app and the website, parents can join for free. Again, the only people that have to pay anything to be involved with Kidazzler are the businesses that choose to advertise. Okay, I'm starting to believe that it is, okay, again, it's not a business opportunity the way he's looking at it. It's an income opportunity. Okay, his sincere advice to you. If Kidazzler and the opportunity it offers interests you, please go ahead and visit their platform. However, I urge you to learn more about this company. And that's what I've been saying to every member or every person that joins. Learn about the company. Go out, read their blog. Join their Facebook group. You need to know more about Kidazzler than the people that you're referring. You need to be able to answer questions honestly, and you need to do it ethically. Okay, so now he's getting into his crap, and I'm not going to go into that. Okay. Let's go to another one. There was one more that I want. Actually, there's a couple that I want to do. There's mine. Here's one. This one, I've ripped this guy apart. Okay. This is another one. Alright, by the way, I hate pop-ups. I absolutely hate pop-ups. Okay. Okay, cash out threshold. Okay. It doesn't matter if you have 50 cents or $1 or 25 cents. Come pay time, you get paid. There is no threshold. Okay, payment proof. Okay. Alright. I wasn't very impressed with his review. Okay, so he's calling this a get paid to site. Lead acquisition. Okay, if that's what he wants to call it. I'm not going to call him cynical. I'm just going to call him someone who doesn't do his homework. Okay, so what is Kidazzler? Kidazzler is a get paid to site. Okay, get paid to sites are things like Swagbucks. Okay, ClickSense, where you actually go out and you complete tasks and you get paid a few cents to do stuff like that. Those are pay to click. Okay, Kidazzler has nothing to do with that. You could call it a data entry because you're entering information, but it's not a pay to click site. I want to make that perfectly clear. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, so who's behind Kidazzler? Because the front end, okay, it doesn't really, okay, all he has to do is go to this page and you can learn about Alex. Okay, how do you make money with Kidazzler? You make money with Kidazzler by adding the contact details of relevant businesses to the back end of your Kidazzler membership area. It's called locking in. To initiate this process, okay. Alright, you're supposedly paid $10 per month for each business that you lock in. Okay, that's incorrect. Incorrect. He should have put, you're supposedly paid $10 per month for each business that you lock in that becomes a paying member. You can also earn $2 per month from each business that your referral locks in if they become a paying member. And that's where people are really missing the boat on this. You have to become a paying member, or your business has to become a paying member in order for you to get paid. I can say that 50 times and people will still miss it. Okay, here he's just giving you a list of things that you can add. Okay, this is outdated already. Okay. According to the anecdotal reports I've seen online, yes, Kidazzler does appear to be paying out online with their claims of $10 per business. However, I have no way of knowing if these Kidazzler payments are real or legit. I provide videos of my payouts. I refresh the page. Those are real. Alright, so is Kidazzler a scam? This is a tough answer to question to answer, because so far what I've seen, because based on what I've seen so far, I'd be forced to admit is legit and not a scam. Okay, so good. But as I'm now about to discuss in more detail, okay. All right, so here's the problem: when a GPT site or investment scheme starts paying out, and this is where he's way off. Okay. This is not an investment scheme. It is not a pay-to site. Okay, so another pop-up. All right, so it's not a Ponzi scheme. Okay, such payments are often just confidence tricks that are designed to keep the scam going longer. Complete nonsense. Here's my personal opinion. Okay, here we go. Alright, in all honesty, it's quite possible that you could sign up to Kidazzler, start adding businesses, and earn passive income month after month. Very nice. That's exactly what's going to happen. Or, this negative Nancy says, you may find out that one day Kidazzler stops paying out, shuts down their website, and is never heard from again. I highly doubt that is what is going to be the case. A business would not put this much into everything they're doing. Okay, a scam would not put this much legitimate information, be going through all the channels and the communication that they're doing just for a directory. Okay, now you have scams and Ponzi schemes for investments and stuff like that, and you know those are the things you really need to be concerned with. But for something like this, how would it be a scam? I don't understand how people are coming up with this. Okay, and why would they do that? Because they got what they needed from you. There's no need to carry on paying you, but what exactly do they want? Okay, so here's his assumptions. Data collection is a big business online, and that is true. Okay, so both personal and business records can be leveraged for marketing purposes, and that's true. That is very true. But that's not what Kidazzler is doing. I'm certainly not implying that Kidazzler is doing anything bad or illegal, but I have no idea what Kidazzler are really doing with a database of companies. That's because, one, you're probably not a member, and you're making assumptions, and they're wrong. Okay, if you're not paying for the product, then it's quite likely that you are the product. Okay, again, this is a new concept. Not many companies are willing to do a shared revenue model. Okay, this is one of the first companies that I've come across that is willing to do something like this. So it's a new concept. Okay, and Kidazzler knew that people would be accusing them of not being legitimate, but as a member, and a member who's been paid and who has communicated with the Kidazzler team on a regular basis, I know it's not a scam. Okay, so take legit. Okay, this is where the comparison gets ridiculous. Okay, take legitimate GPT sites, get paid to sites like Swagbucks and merchant companies they link to. The merchants understand that people are willing to toil for hours on end just to earn a few pence filling online surveys. And so they can take that data and leverage it to make better marketing decisions and make far more money than the spare change that it costs for them to collect the data. Okay, not really sure where he's going with that. Okay, my point, although participating in Kidazzler appears to only cost your time, you really need to consider what it is in it for the owners. Okay, because they wouldn't be running Kidazzler unless it benefit them. Well, no kidding, dude. Duh. More people than using a service that's otherwise free of charge. Okay, so this won't last forever. Okay, this is another thing that they need to really consider. Kidazzler is going to be a directory, and it's not just a directory. It's going to give advice. It's going to give parenting advice, suggestions. It's going to give all kinds of information and have resources. So they're looking at this long term. Kidazzler is looking at this long term. Okay, not just a short term. Let's get a bunch of money from a bunch of people and then hightail it out. This is a long term idea that they have. Okay, because there are a limited number of businesses you can add. Okay, but there are new businesses going online every day. Thousands of businesses are going online every single day. New businesses are opening up. You have brick and mortar, you have mobile businesses, you have websites that are going online every day. Some of those are kid related, some of them aren't. So yes, as we add more businesses, it's going to be more challenging to find businesses that haven't already been added. But this is a never-ending process. There will always be new businesses. Okay, so you might make money. The caveat is, whatever businesses you add, they have to become paying members. Some of those businesses will, some of them won't. Okay? Cons might be a waste of time, unlikely to be a sustainable passive source. Hogwash. We don't know. Okay? Conclusion, possibly legit, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, so this is where the alternative comes in. Affiliate marketing. Okay. Alright, now there's one, oops. Let me look at something. Okay, so here's one more that I'm going to cover. This is App Grooves. Okay, and what you could do is you could join this site and leave a review for just about anything, for any kind of app. Okay, so I'm going to run through a few of these because it looks like reading through these, people were misinformed. There was an issue early on with people misinforming people just to get them to join without telling them the truth. And the truth is, basically, you only make money with Kidazzler if the businesses you lock in pay to advertise. Excuse me, but a lot of people were saying you can get paid $10 per business you add. And that's just not true. Okay? So they're calling it a Ponzi scheme. No way to actually tell what businesses they added. Over 35 businesses locked in. And, okay, these are impatient people. Okay? And if you've read my review, I've said in the videos and in my article that is not immediate. It is not an immediate income generator. Okay? You have to look at it like this. You're planting the seeds. Okay? You're putting in the work right now, and you're going to benefit later. Okay? You're putting in the work now, you're going to benefit later. Okay. Now some of these, it looks like there was trouble with the app. Maybe it was on their end, but all they had to do was contact the support, and the support would have helped them resolve whatever issues. Okay, so too good to be true is the understatement of the year. Like many, I was lured in and spent about an hour and a half finding businesses to potentially get revenue from. Thank goodness I stopped. They said it's a complete ripoff, but yet they haven't spent any money. And what they, okay, this is where I'm saying that where they were misled. Okay, a lot of people, like I said, were saying that all you have to do is add a business, you get paid. No, that's not true. So this person, without a doubt, was misled. Okay, another technical issue. They may have been using an outdated app. They do update the app. So if you're using an outdated app, you need to do the update. Okay, I've done the research. This is a scam. No, Jolene, it is not a scam. This company wants people to provide info and do the work for them with no guaranteed compensation. You can make money if you locked in your business. If one of your locked-in businesses decides to advertise on here. Here's the catch. No reputable business is going to do that. Jolene, you're wrong. You're very wrong. She's wrong. Okay, so fake app, all you do is adding places for nothing. I doubt people that say they get paid are real people. I'm a real person. I provided real payment proof. Bubbles, you're wrong as well. Looks like a scam. No way. Okay. They didn't add in the PayPal and Venmo option until they got ready to start the payouts. Okay. But there is an option under your settings in your profile to add in that information. Okay. This was February. They didn't add this in until, I believe, May, possibly. April or May. So this is outdated. Okay. Alright, so this app is a scam. There's no way every business I tried is already locked in. Actually, it is. Okay, because what this person is doing is they're looking at the most obvious businesses, like the Chuck E. Cheese's, some of the trampoline places, the playgrounds, things like that. The obvious businesses were added in very early on. Okay, but there's still thousands of businesses that still need to be added. What we as members need to do is think out of the box. We need to go to smaller communities. Okay? Like I live northeast of Atlanta. I'm not going to go into the Atlanta area and try to look for businesses because most of those businesses have been added already. I'm going to go to the smaller areas, the smaller towns. Okay? So I don't know how, Miss Green or whatever your name is, you're wrong. I spent a ton of time looking up local businesses. Again, you got to think out of the box. And if her account was deleted, then there was an issue. Obviously, all she had to do was contact support. All stores registered. No, they aren't. Okay? When I added the businesses last month, I was able to add, they opened it up to 15 businesses for June. I don't think they're going to do that for all the months. But I was able to add 15 more businesses with no issues at all. Okay, so people are just being lazy. They're not thinking out of the box. They're not expanding their searches to other areas. And don't go for the obvious ones. Okay, this person just being impatient. Spent a ton of time looking up local businesses. Again, just being impatient. These are repeats of some of the ones I just went through. Okay, so I hope that this video, I know it was long, but I hope it helped you understand how much misinformation is really out there about Kidazzler. It is a legitimate opportunity. But if you do come in now, it's going to be challenging for you to find businesses that haven't been added, but it is not impossible. Okay? It is not impossible to find businesses that haven't been added. So the opportunity is still there. They're going to be expanding to other countries later on this year. Okay? Those people in those countries are going to be able to add businesses. So there's still a good potential here, but you have to think out of the box. Use your imagination. Don't just stick within your small area. Expand. Okay? If you live in the U.S., if you're in Georgia, you can add businesses in New York State. You can add businesses in Alaska, Hawaii. As long as the business that you add has the same country code as what you have, in this case it would be 1, you can add those businesses. Now, it doesn't apply to territories. Puerto Rico does not have the same country code as the U.S. So countries in businesses in Puerto Rico would not be able to be added by people who live in the U.S. Same thing with Canada. If you live in Canada and the business that you are trying to add has the same country code as you can add it. Okay? So thanks for watching. If you do join, please let me know. I'm willing to help you. I'm willing to give you some pointers and make suggestions, but you will have to do the work. Okay? Thanks for watching and good luck to you.